This, I'm a little concerned about. Hey everyone, it's your girl Alisha. If you're new to my guide, subscribe and tap the bell button to stay updated with my channel. I'm going to share with you all of my plants today, starting off the ones right beside me. As per request, I'm super excited to do this video. I wanted to do it months ago, but I wanted to make sure you guys are as excited about this topic as me because I am a plant lady and these are my plant babies. And let's get into it. Which one should we start off with first? Starting off with the plant that is closest to you. This used to be one of three and it's kind of bent awkwardly, but I'm refusing to bend it back because the reason why the other two no longer exist is because I touched them. So let's not go there. I named this one Admiration. I've named all of them and I'll explain why as we get into this video. The leaves are warm and fuzzy, so I decided to name it Admiration because it gives me the warm fuzzy feeling. And it's really, really pretty. Refuse to like try to get it to sit up. It can just grow however it wants to, as long as it's alive. I know plant moms are not supposed to have favorites, but let's just be real. We all have one, and this one is mine. This is a Pilea plant that I named Generosity because of the way it sprouts out. I know they're not technically branches, but we'll call them branches. The branches are just so like, and I just feel like it's so prosperous, and it just makes me think of generosity. And I like the idea of giving, even if you have nothing to give, just giving of yourself, giving kindness, giving a smile. So when I see this, I think of that every single morning. A new addition to the family from IKEA. This one is, I don't even know what to call it. The name will be in the information box and somewhere in this video. It is a very beautiful plant with some speckled leaves. I love that it kind of goes out because I've never had a plant like that before. I've named it Balance because although it's not even, I think it's very important in life to be balanced and have balance. And whenever I see this, I think of that. In the back over here is a plant I'm very sad about. I actually sent an IG video to the store I bought it from. I'm like, this is not normal. And they're like, it's supposed to go down. And I'm like, it looks like it's dying. I don't know. I named this one Contentment. I wanted to remember to be content with what I have, not just physical, but just my life in general. And I thought this plant really did embody that when it was healthier. It's purple underneath, and on the other side you see two tones. It also has the purple reddish veining that makes it just very interesting. I don't know what to do about that. If you know how to save that plant, please let me know down below. I received this snake plant from Dynasty Toronto, and for the longest time I thought it wasn't even real because it has not grown. I mean, I'm happy that it has not died, but I'm just like, is it growing or not? It's really, really beautiful. I know, I named it Wisdom because when I saw it, I just thought, hard leaves, hard times help you grow and make you wise. I have no idea what this succulent is called. I tried to find out for you guys, but just go with it. It is the most interesting plant I own because when I first received it, I'll insert a photo, it was growing outwards, but for the last couple of months, it's decided to grow like a Christmas tree, and hey, I still love it. It's really pretty. I named this Kindness because it was an unexpected gift, and I just thought it was a very kind gesture. Behind Kindness is a Calathea that I've named Wonder. I named it that because one of the first times that I actually knew or noticed what it was doing, I was like, whoa, I was in awe. I think it's so beautiful to be in wonder for the simple little beautiful things in life, that it actually shrinks up at night and then it like spreads out and the leaves open. It's a little shy today because it's overcast, but I like the way that it changes up depending on what time of day it is. All the way at the back is sitting Prosperity, and I just named it that because for such a small plant, there's a lot of leaves and a lot going on. Very tropical. It's a mini palm tree. I really love it. And who doesn't want to be prosperous? This plant is not here during the day. It's only here when I film. This is a Zamiculocus, I think. Probably mispronouncing that, but just go with it. I adore this plant because it's got the sturdy leaves. It's very different, unique. It's kind of like tropical, exotic. I named it Assertiveness because for the longest time I confused assertion with aggression, and I never want to be aggressive. But once I learned the importance of assertion in being a better person and qualities I wanted to develop in myself, I'm like, your name is Assertion. You need to remind me that I need to stand up for myself. Yeah. All right, let's cut away to behind the camera where my Yucca, which I refuse to lift because it's so heavy, sits. It is a tall, like mini tree. I'm so excited for when it like grows. I named it Vivacious because I just wanted to give it like the most extra name of life, and who doesn't want to be vivacious from time to time? I collected the other plants around my apartment just to show you one time, so let's do a speed round. Whenever I'm cooking, I see this. This is a fern that I just called Fern Gully because I didn't want to come up with a contemporary or meaningful name. I just thought Fern Gully. Really cute, eh? Cactus in the planter came from the same person called Collective Homebody. Check her out on Instagram. I named it Ambition. When I met her and I purchased this, she was actually selling it at a little table that she set up inside Anthropology. So I thought, wow, she has to be very ambitious and courageous to set up her items and sell them in such a huge store. I just wanted to remember that and have that as a quality that I want to have more of, because I think I'm ambitious, but I'm not that ambitious if I'm honest. So this is to remind me to take it up another level whenever I'm pursuing something. This is phase 1. This is the only plant that I've had since the beginning of me starting to get into plants. All the other ones, rest in peace. I named this Haworthia cactus, also known as the zebra cactus. Resilient. I feel like this one resonates the most with me because as a legally blind person, you have to be resilient. It sits on my windowsill. It's always sat on my windowsill because as a cactus, you need a lot of light and it's very low maintenance, which is why it's probably been the only one that survived. Every time I open my blinds in the morning, whether when I was living at home before or on my own now, it just reminds me as a legally blind person that no matter what the conditions and situation is, you have an option to stand tall and be resilient against it all. So even though it's prickly, it just gives me the feels. Cutest one ever. This cute little one used to be really pretty before every person that came to my house touched its leaves and then the leaves fell off. I named it Charisma 2.0 because there used to be an OG Charisma that sat on the shelf, but it didn't get enough sunlight, so it died. I love this one. It's so cute though. So I keep it in hopes that one day it'll grow its leaves back, but it hasn't in the last 6 months, so who knows? That wraps up my plant video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any plants similar to mine or different ones, let me know down below. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe, and until next time, love and later.